What is up, guys? It is SJV Santos here, the social media manager for Bosco Esports, and today we'll be looking at a League of Legends Varsity game with the head coach. So we'll be right back. Alright, so we're here today with SJB Derek, the head coach of League of Legends. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you're doing, what's the match going to look like today?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, Brad. This is an exciting match here. We're looking at a few changes, actually, to the roster because of scheduling issues and stuff. So we weren't really sure how it would work out, but we gave it our best shot here, and I'm really excited to see what we can do. We've got Richard starting off in the top lane. He's playing Mordekaiser, one of his old mains, so that's reassuring knowing that he can play that. Mm-hmm. We got Kaysen, who can play any jungler on Kayn.
True.
And we got called up this week. We got Mighty Tran in the mid lane.
Okay.
Playing Ahri. He plays for the Navy team usually, but we're bringing him on gold this week. We're going to see what he could do.
Okay.
And then Gabe So on Jhin. And Aiden had to play with Navy this week because of scheduling issues. So filling his very big shoes, we have Matt, who's our usual mid laner, playing on Thresh. Okay. So I'm very excited to see what he can do because he can kind of play any role too. So, yeah. But Aiden is monster support. So
yeah, like 100% synergy with
yes.
Gabe for all that time.
Yes.
Unfortunate seeing the two lovebirds split. Okay, so let's get right into the game. Looks like we're already in progress here. Oops, a little bit frozen. There we go. Okay. Looks like we are starting on the red side. Okay. Little 5-point here. Jackie Love a little bit late to lane. Not sure what he's doing. But so have you where do you think the enemy team stands in comparison to Bosco this game?
Well, on paper, we're a better team. The question marks obviously are the new players or the players playing roles that they're not usually accustomed to. So that can throw off the whole team comp and the team continuity as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just changes everything, You train with certain people for years and then, because of whatever reason, scheduling issues, things change and you have to be flexible.
True.
But sometimes that's a challenge and it gives the enemy team an opportunity to capitalize on. So
yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
It looks like Gabe and Aiden are doing an offensive start here, waiting for the enemy to try bush, but looks like the blue side is actually awarded that try bush, so they actually know. We saw even a little ping on the map there that they're aware that both Gabe and Aiden aren't there.
Yep.
Now, honestly, if I was at Lee Sin, I would have tried a 3v1 and a 3v2 engage there. I don't know why he didn't try to go for it, because he gets level 2 off red, so that means he could at least have his Q and W. So he could stay out of Gabe and Aiden's sight and then just jump in with the W out of nowhere. And he could have had a really good engage there, but I guess not.
Well, I think confidence comes into play on that one, you know what I mean? And they obviously did some scouting and they know the skill level of our bot lane. And, Richard having to flash.
Not surprised. That is a super impressive character, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's such an early flash to give up, especially for a player of Richard's caliber. You don't usually see that.
Yeah. Well, we all have our kryptonite. It looks like Richard's is set.
Yeah. He's been playing a lot of set lately, but he told me that he wanted to play somebody different. He was originally going to try and do Yasuo top, and I said, please,
please do not.
Don't do that.
Okay, Kaysen up. Oh, he's not giving up. I thought he was just going to, get that flash and go, but it looks like Kaysen's going all in, giving up his flash. Richard mentions a Q, but Kaysen coming with the cleanup. Pretty nice, pretty clean.
Yeah.
But that is 2 flashes for 1. So, depending on how that wave push goes, it may or may not be worth for top lane. Oh, okay, never mind. And a TP gone for top. I'm not sure. They didn't really look necessary because Kaysen is still up there.
Yeah, that's a pretty big misplay.
Okay, he goes back in for some reason. Okay, interesting. That was definitely a fumble for that enemy set there.
Well, if I'm being completely honest, in the game just before this one, Richard was playing Fiora, and he just ran all over him.
Okay.
So I think he's pretty frazzled, and
that fear of falling behind again.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, Richard was able to split push and get a significant lead and then roam around, and they just couldn't stop. They banned Fiora this time around, actually. So,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Look at Volley. Looks like Jack Love is really good at putting up pressure. Aiden's usually just hiding in the bush. But I mean, I guess, in its own right, also gives up a good amount of pressure to give lane dominance to the bot lane. But Jack Love's doing a real good job filling in his shoes. Kaysen catches sight of the enemy Lee Sin in their jungle, but real flexible character, Lee Sin. He might just be able to get out, but doesn't look. He stays in the fight. Jack Love comes in with the thresh. Ooh, forced a flash. Ew, that was a really nice hook.
Yeah.
That was really
very
nice.
Solid.
I was expecting the Lee Sin to kind of just... Oh, we're not done yet. We'll talk about that after. Ooh, Gabe going all the way in. Gets damage off. Perfect. Get another flash off from the Ezreal. Okay, the Lulu flash
as well. Yeah.
Lulu flash after the charm missed. Ooh, clean hook again. Oh, and he's not done. Ooh, that would have been nice, but unfortunately just out of range.
Yeah.
I was looking at that Lee Sin. I kind of expected Lee Sin to just kind of fall back. I mean, his bot lane doesn't have... Oh, unfortunately. Looks like our bot lane got caught out, but Kaysen coming to hopefully save them. Gets an easy pick. Oh, and Gabe and Jack Love have a surprising amount of synergy being able to kite off that Galio for a good amount of time.
Bummer.
Eventually get the kill, but I don't think Kaysen's going to live this. Oh, he gets the smite off the dragon, maybe? Nope. Looks like Thresh might die here as well, unfortunately. It wasn't the worst. Oh, there's a lot of action going on the map.
Yeah.
There's a lot to cover. That wasn't the worst, I don't think. They got every single flash, I think, from mid-bot and the jungle.
Yeah, a little greedy, though.
Yeah.
If we'd have gotten out a little earlier than that, then I think, complete victory versus partial victory in that situation.
So that was all their flashes and a kill on the Ezreal for 3 kills. I'm not sure if that was worth, but...
And Lee Sin got the double.
That's true.
So...
Yeah. I've been trying to say this whole time before I was getting rudely interrupted by all the action on the map. I was kind of expecting the Lee Sin to just kind of back off there, maybe W over a wall or something, but... Because, his bot lane doesn't have any sort of priority. Neither does his mid. So, just logically thinking about it, if I was at Lee Sin, I would have just dipped the second I was found out by the game.
Yeah. Don't have too much to add to that. I mean, that just makes total sense to me. So.
Yeah. It's a bit frazzled from the last game, it looks like. And
we'd actually banned Ezreal in game 1. We did not this time around, so I think maybe they're hoping they'd have a little bit more success.
Lee Sin kind of camping the bot lane. He knows our bot is something to be scared of. Double TP coming in from our mid and top lane. I don't think they'll be able to call out. Oh, we get a catch on Lulu. All right. 2 TPs, get a hook. Nope, miss. Unfortunate, but...
Yeah, it looks like Ari, Mighty Tran's mid lane teleport was canceled by the Galio, unfortunately.
But I think they do get the dragon here. So dragon and a kill for 2 TPs, not the worst thing. I think it's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
We're up about 1,000 gold here with the dragon. Looking pretty good on the map. And now that we know that our top lane can actually solo, we don't have to worry too much about Kaysen just kind of applying pressure up there. So even though the top lane is getting pushed right now, we know that the Mordekaiser can at least handle himself, which allows Kaysen to put more pressure towards mid and bot. So a little bit more focus around the Dragon Pit and hopefully counter-ganking the Lee Sin there.
Yeah, definitely. And that was kind of the story with Game 1, too, is Richard can just do whatever he wants in that lane for the most part. And they can't really stop him. Yeah. So Lee Sin obviously trying to get a lead in the bot lane, possibly the mid lane to compensate, but I don't foresee that being a successful strategy just because our skill level in jungle, and of course the bot lane is just so significantly higher than the other team.
Yeah.
You know, you'd want to get Ezreal some kills maybe, and so far Lee Sin's got a double kill. I think Ezreal got he got nothing. Yeah, he's 0-1 right now. So
He's also down 20 CS. So
yeah,
looks like Top Lane's trying to get an engage. The W is completely nullified by the Mordekaiser W. He flashed that Q, but it was completely too late. Oh, looks like the Lee Sin trying to get in clean. Nope.
What
He's dodging, but it's not going to last. I mean...
Kind of a puzzling flash.
Yeah, in all honesty, he should have just fought it.
Yeah.
Instead of just wasting the flash like that, but...
I'm surprised Lee Sin flashed as well.
Yeah, I mean, that was basically a guaranteed kill. But I guess, we'll take that. A kill and a flash. A kill and a flash. No, a kill and 2 flashes. We got a flash from Sen and Lee Sin for the Mordekaiser, so pretty good overall. And the wave was pushing, so hopefully it'll be
when he gets back to lane and he won't have missed too much CS. Maybe not at all. Hopefully.
Yeah. Ooh, Keaton's getting melted. Unfortunately, Ari with no mana, so nothing they could really do to help them.
Yeah.
Just got unlucky positioning. A little bit greedy.
Yeah, that's the story of the game so
nice
far.
Nice hook on both the ADC and the support. That's going to be at least a kill on the support for sure.
Oh, look who's back again.
That's unfortunate. Gets a kill, maybe 2. Reloading, unfortunate mechanic. Gets 2 kills. He could get a W off. Nope, unfortunate. That was really a good play from Gabe, though.
Yeah.
I think he misclicked, though, because I saw him throw a Q, but I think it bounced off a few minions. Because he had the crit loaded up, which is why he flashed, was to one-shot at least one of them.
Yeah.
And if he just didn't misclick that Q, we would have just been able to, I guess, run through his trap to get the proc for Jin's W route on the Lee Sin. Might have gotten a chance to get out, but nonetheless, it's still pretty worth. Lee Sin didn't seem to invade the jungle, so nothing too big loss. They're pretty, actually, they're ahead in gold. There, look at it. Despite being down 7-10 and a dragon, they're actually ahead by about 600 gold.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we've had kind of a shift of fortune here, and gonna have to kind of wait and see what we can do to flip it back in our favor.
Yeah.
I think part of that has to do with Richard's teleport, and then Richard dying as well. Both of those, because he's usually pretty good at farming without that opportunity to farm up.
Yeah. Looks like we're actually having that Mordekaiser. Well, I think the plan was at least to push up a bit to kind of bait the Lee Sin gank, because we see that Thresh is actually camping up there on the bush. Or he was, but now he's revealed himself. Lee Sin just kind of waiting in their own try, just waiting to see what's going to happen. Galio shifting towards top. Get a hook on Galio. Ari land the... Oh, unfortunate. Dodge with the E.
Clip the lantern.
No, but Keaton coming in exert a little bit of pressure. I don't know if they'll be able to fight
Ezreal ult? Was that an Ezreal ult?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
It was an Ezreal pull through. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think backing off is probably the best play. Oh.
Looks like the enemy team re-engage, get the Galio and Settle at the same time. Thresh flashing over the wall to get to safety. Kane in deep trouble, and the Mordekaiser doesn't look like they'll be able to get out of this one, unfortunately. Well, I mean, that's just a really strong engage. I mean, Set coming in from behind, R-ing, and then getting the Galio on top of that. I mean, there's not much you could do about it.
Well,
just flashing the wall.
Yeah, I mean, true. In the moment, you can't do anything about it. But I question the decision making on being that in that part of the map at that given time.
Yeah. Definitely a bit too crowded.
Yeah, other stuff that we could be doing.
Yeah.
Looks like Lee Sin's doing what? Rift Herald, possibly? Or is he just getting the Scuttler?
No, I think he's doing Rift Herald. He's actually in the pit itself.
Yeah.
But Gabe getting a solo kill down bot. Pretty impressive stuff. Usually he relies on Aiden to carry him, so being able to do that by himself is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Just nearly escapes the Tana, I'm predicting. We're not able to see it. It's like, Jackie Love getting in some deep... Wow. Just barely... Oh, ignited. That's BM. That's super BM. That's actually styled on.
Yeah.
Gabe missing every shot known to man. Unfortunate play down bot. Mordekaiser trying to save his tower up here, but there's 3 enemies along with the Rift Herald. I don't think it's going to be much you can do. He just has to give this up.
Yeah, run, man, run.
Yeah, he should be gone at this point. He should not be waiting for this Rift Herald to hit.
And
I guess
they're all scrambling.
I'm not sure why the enemy team didn't dive him, but all right.
Yeah, they could have pressured that for sure.
All right, yeah.
Oh,
Them kind of just staying up there gives a real huge window for Kaysen to just secure a dragon pretty easily.
yeah.
No contention. It looks like Gabe's actually giving his Galio a run for his money here. Kind of poking him down.
Yeah, and he's only got boots and what's he got there for an item?
I can't even see it. I'm not too sure.
Well, the point is, I don't even think he's got his legendary yet, and he's
That's a BF sword, I think. Maybe.
yeah, it looks like it might be.
Yeah, I can't see it too clearly from here, but
Oh, jungler versus jungler. Here we go. Oh, mid lane here. Supporting. Not really supporting, but getting involved, I should say.
yeah. Kaysen still has his R, and that gives him what a C9 Jensen moment. If you don't know, what we call a Jensen, or I guess what I call a Jensen. I'm not sure if it's widely known in the community, but a Jensen is essentially when you have a life-saving ability, for example, Kane's R, or Echo's R, something that could give you HP.
Yeah.
And you wait too long to use it, so you end up dying. That's what we call a Jensen, but I guess now we could call it a Kaysen.
Hopefully that won't stick.
It's pretty funny if it does, though. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think, the skin obviously doesn't show it, but I think Kaysen went red form. So if he R's, and once he comes out of his R, he actually gets healed a good amount. So I was gonna say he still has that R up his sleeve to be able to clutch a fight there, but he just melted too fast. And yeah, it looks like Seth's just gonna get an easy kill off the support. Not much he could do, but Mordekaiser going in. Pretty aggressive. Kaysen coming in for the catch, but sees Lee Sin going to go in for the fight. I think he can win this 1v1. I mean, as long as he uses his R, he can win this.
That's the question.
Okay, R used. It should be a pretty easy kill, but Lulu and the Ezreal came in to help him, unfortunately. Oh, Lee Sin goes back in? Okay, interesting.
Ezreal ult.
I think it's a kill on Ezreal at least. They're probably just going to engage him on the other side of the wall, but Seth comes in to try to save the day. Looks like Kaysen might go down. Gets a kill before he does it, though. 1-for-1 so far for Bosco.
Yeah.
Bosco is kind of not looking as dominant as they usually are. They're down in gold right now by about 1.3k. It's just minor mistakes, things that could be... They know how to do better. I think maybe they just got a little bit too confident from game 1 from what you've been saying.
Yeah, I believe that is the case.
Looks like Gabe's doing pretty well, aside from missing all his shots in his Jhin art.
Well, I mean, they're leaving him alone down there for whatever reason. He can just farm up and take towers and...
Yeah, he's up about almost 40 CS on the Ezreal. Probably not going to get hit by this taunt. Oh, but he went...
He stopped to attack.
Why did he auto? Okay, he had to flash out. Okay.
Had to, yeah.
Oh, it's getting a little too cocky there. Yeah, if he just didn't stop running, he would have been fine.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Might get a hook on this Galli. I'm not sure if it's the smartest thing to go in, though.
Yeah, with
Dodges
the 4v,
the Ezreal,
2v4,
I
I
should
should
dodge
say.
his Lee Sin Q. He does, but Lee Sin still has a W. Might R him. I can't see it, but on the map, yeah, but he's dead.
He's gone,
And unfortunately, Thresh is going to go down as well. That's just a bit too greedy on the Bosco side there.
Yeah, and the thing is, too, is that Matt playing Thresh there, he had just rezzed.
Yeah.
After having spent a significant portion of time defending top turret solo for some reason.
Yeah. Looks like mid lane's going to kind of rotate ball and try to help the jungler, but Kaysen should be fine. Not much Lee Sin could do there when he's back to the tier 2. Top lane continues to be an island between the Set and the Mordekaiser. As long as Mordekaiser W's his W, he should be fine. They didn't do it that time, but it looks like kind of underestimated his damage. He's still going in.
Yeah.
Kaysen actually finding a little engage here on the Lulu.
And they don't have a turret to go back to either, so...
That's true. He gets the R off. Oh, actually used the R from the Lulu to get to the support. Not the support, the ADC. Didn't completely engage on this. He used the W on the Lulu. Lulu goes down. There's still a Galio to worry about. Kaysen going to the wall to get some HP back as a W HP back. And this should be a confirmed kill. Okay. We saw the Lee Sin go in there just before the camera change. Mordekaiser getting a solo kill up top. Looks like there's an exhaust going on the Lee Sin. Thresh, Flash Q, pretty nice play by Jackie Love. Easy kill for the ADC. One left, Ezreal. I think he just oh, is he going to land him? There we go.
Triple kill for the ADC and a shutdown on the Lee Sin.
Very nice.
Massive.
See what happens when he actually lands his abilities.
And now we're up in gold by as much as we were down before.
Yeah. Yeah, about 1.4K. Yeah, a little bit more. Pretty good trade there from Bosco, getting us solo kill up top along with 3 kills down bottom.
Yeah, 3 kills, triple kill for the ADC, and then half a turret as well.
Yeah, and that gives him time to set up wards around Dragon here.
Yeah,
so
vision being super important, of course.
Overall, real good exchange from Bosco. Gabe starting up the Wind Dragon. Ooh, I would have hit that plant if I was...
I think he did.
Did he? Well, regardless, it's secured for Bosco, so 3 dragons, just 2 left for Soul. Pretty good.
See, there it is.
Yep. That's getting a little bit cheeky. It's free damage off on, unfortunately. It looks like it's about time to start A-ramming. Unless Set continues to just not care about the team. You know, I just keep pushing that, and then...
He spent so much time staring at a gray screen so far between both games. He's just happy to be able to be playing.
Unfortunately, what we do to these people. It's like 15 seconds for Baron to spawn. It's going to put a new objective on the map. Something new to focus on.
Hey, Richard knows how to click lanterns.
Gabe should take notes. And that. It's like finding a good engage here on the Set. Not sure if that was the best person to hook, but...
Ezreal ult again.
Yep,
Galio ult.
The R. Lulu actually R'd the Set, so good amount of HP coming on the Set. Doesn't look like it's going to be the best trade. I was thinking the Mordekaiser might have been able to get one there, but no, not a...
That's bad. This should be a free Baron for them.
Yeah, they're kind of getting greedy here. I would have gone for the Baron for sure if I was them, but looks like they're focusing, trying to keep him off the Baron. Gabe getting caught up by the Lee Sin, getting kicked. Okay, interesting combo from the Lee Sin. Okay.
Wow.
I'm not sure why.
Wow.
why did the Lee Sin kick and then flash? Why couldn't he just W? Well, maybe the cooldown wasn't up, but then again, why would you kick him after you've queued onto him? You know,
doesn't make much sense. But then again, not a lot about what took place after they got those 2 kills right there near Tribush made sense about what they were doing.
Yeah, it's like Kaysen getting a free kill on the Seg, getting engaged on the other 2. Looks like we would catch up to Galio, but no, he flashes out.
Yeah.
Enemy team stays alive for another day. Oh, maybe not. Coming in, SOR keeps him off a little bit. There's a little bit of damage going on. Can he land the hook? I think he can. Beautiful on the right target too. It's an E off on the Galio, and that's it.
So this is a potential Baron for us now.
Yeah.
We're looking at, they got 1 guy down. Jungler's kind of tentatively heading up.
Yeah.
But Ezreal's nowhere to be seen. His ult's up, I think, but...
Kaysen doing a good job keeping pressure around the edges there so that they don't get too close to the Baron pit.
All right. They hit that vision cone, so they know what's going on at this point.
Yeah, looks like they might give up on Baron, maybe? Nope, they're going to commit to it. Mordekaiser just kind of going around the edges to make sure nobody's getting a surprise flank on them.
Now, I don't know if you can hear this, but Richard's screaming at the team to stay on Baron.
Okay.
And that he's going to basically one man against the enemy team and hold them off.
Oh, if he has his W, it might be possible, maybe? Okay, we got Baron. I don't see a death on Richard yet. Looks like that means he either got it alive. Okay. Gabe gets a kill onto the Set.
Got a flash, double
Gabe gets a kill
kill.
onto the Lee Sin. Mordekaiser gets a kill onto the Galio, and okay.
Triple kill.
I guess that was an excellent call from him.
Ezreal's just chilling. He's just playing Farmville.
Yeah. I mean, despite all that farming, he's still down about 40 CS from Gabe anyway, so.
Yeah, and now we're up like about 4,000 or 5,000 gold.
Let's look, yeah. It went from a super close game to a not so close game.
Yeah.
Real nice.
The wheels are starting to come off, as they say.
Yeah, looks like Dragon's going to be spawning in about a minute. The Wind Drake coming up for Bosco, and 1 more after that, and we get a Soul Drake. So Not Sol. Wait, yeah, it is Joel. Sorry to forget my objective names.
The terminology.
Yeah, it's getting a little foggy.
Quick recall. Thanks to Baron. Resupply and get ready to contest this.
Oh, looks like we have a disconnection to the game here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Matt can't use the shop. Fortunately, we're allowed to pause the game.
Okay.
And that was a very quick pause.
Thankfully.
Because he reconnected right away, so...
Okay. Pretty good. You know, I'm still thinking about that Lee Sin play on Gabe when he was in his R. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
So Lee Sin was coming in, and at that point, Gabe didn't have vision of him because he was in a bush.
Mm-hmm.
There was no reason for him to use the Q first to engage with the Q. He could have just gone in... Oh, we have frozen for a little bit, but regardless, he could have just gone in and kicked... him out of his ult, and then followed that up with the Q to catch up to him. And if he went with that, he still had his flash, even if Gabe did somehow manage to get away. So, I don't know. It still just baffles me why that Lee Sin did it like that.
Panicking in the moment. Gabe's so way out of position here.
Oh, it's not looking good for Gabe.
1v5.
Jin does have incredible speed when he gets that 4th crit off. If he has a flash, maybe, but he won't be able to kite this forever. Yeah. Looks like the rest of the team coming in to clean up for Gabe as per usual. Nothing new here. Get a TP coming in from the Ahri as the team just kind of runs them down. I don't think they're done just yet. We still have a Q coming up. Oh, I think he just gave up at that point.
Goodbye.
Stop walking. Oh, no, maybe not. Gets a hook onto the Lee Sin, and it doesn't even matter if he does his away because he is still dead.
Ezreal's out. They're down 3, 4. Ezreal's the only one up. I think it's let's push, and then it's dragon time.
Yeah. I bet you Gabe is saying... That was calculated. All that.
Yeah, I think I hear him saying that right now.
Yeah, that wasn't a mistake. He actually planned all that, including his death. So Gabe never made a mistake. Just calculates 40 minutes ahead.
Big brain. Yeah. There we go. Turret and a dragon. Still got a little bit of Baron buff on 4 of our guys here.
Looks like we're taking all the tier 2 turrets on the map. So it's about time to start wrapping this up, I think.
One more quick back and buy. Ooh.
Just barely escapes that Ezreal Q.
I don't know why you think there's anything in that jungle for you, Lee Sin. It's pretty much cleared out.
Yeah.
I guess
there's race.
Chickens, that's it.
Just taking the scraps. Anything he can get at this point. They're about down 7,000 gold. It's rough. It's looking real rough for the other team here.
Ooh, almost. Blind hook there from the other side of the wall.
It's like... Doesn't look like the enemy team has a lot of vision on... Well, much less our side of the map, but their side of the map.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, you would expect a Lee Sin to have a lot of vision.
Yeah.
Throwing wards down and jumping to him, ward hopping and such, but I don't think Lulu's putting very much down.
Yeah, it looks like they're just barely able to put wards on the entrances of their jungles.
Yeah.
At this point, Bosco just kind of controls 75% of the map. Looks like all 5 of the enemy team is generally sticking together, but we still have Mordekaiser up top, kind of split pushing that. I think a little bit more farm trying to catch up with the set. This is an interesting ult from Gabe. I'm not sure what the point was, but...
You know, sometimes you have a cooldown, you just have to use it.
Yeah, I guess so. Jackalope getting a little bit greedy, went in for the hook on the Lee Sin, but just narrowly makes it out of that little engage there. Had a force use flash, not the best trade for Bosco there.
Okay.
Looks like we're looking for an engage here. Mordekaiser and Casey
go at
coming
him.
in real quick. W gets off on the set. Big damage coming into our backline, though. Ooh, Ezreal gets a double kill. Not looking real good for Bosco here. Casey get a little bit of dough.
Oh, boy.
Just barely lives, has to flash out. Ezreal tries to flash in, trying to get that kill, but Mordekaiser just forced to stand there. Doesn't look like he'll be able to get out either. Forces Azanya's not really worth using, but...
Oof.
Yeah, Bosco really fumbled that bag there. This game might be going on for a little bit longer than we imagined.
So Ezreal got a double kill, and then he got to shut down on Richard. So an unofficial triple kill, we'll say.
Yeah, I mean, that set just hit a huge R on the back line, and then Ezreal just kind of cleaned it up with a snipe.
But let's be honest, though. He had a lot of help from Lulu.
Yeah.
She had ulted him. That would not have gone down that way.
Yeah. Well, I guess that was the whole plan behind their strategy, just to tank up the set or the Galio and just have them frontline it.
Yeah. Still looking at, we're still sitting on a significant gold lead, though. About 5K, if I'm looking at that correctly.
Yeah, it's about 5,000.
Got Baron spawning up right now.
I don't think both teams kind of making their way towards the Baron pit, but that Lulu is relatively low. I think she'll be forced to recall here as well.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jinnar coming up. Galio getting relatively low. Spots the Lulu. Ooh,
there it is.
Nice snipe on the Galio. That lets Kason try to engage, get another kill onto the Lulu. Oh, psych. Gabe steals it. Nothing new there.
Kill secured.
Yeah, kill secured. That's what it is. Looks like this might be just another easy Baron for Bosco.
How could they possibly contest it?
Yeah.
You know, if anything, Lee Sin might be able to steal it, and that would be about it. But even if he did, with 2 guys down, you're looking at
just
only
3 Baron buffs.
Yeah. Ezreal steal almost.
He tried.
Gotta hand it to him for
gets
trying.
found by Gabe. Big damage coming up.
Oh.
Interesting. Not the best call from Lee Sin. I would have just flashed out, in all honesty, but he wanted to try to pull an insect there. Didn't really work out for him.
I think you're being generous and trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but at the end of the day, I mean...
I think that's what it was, honestly. He gave it the point where he did some shredding damage, as long as he just doesn't get caught out like that.
Like that, yeah. That was a flash, though, let's be fair. And a Lulu ult.
Yeah. The team's still there to clean up after his mess. I mean, not his mess, his calculations, I'm sorry. just to continue executing his calculations, not his mess. That's what it is. Ezreal not with the best aim. Just kind of missed everything on Ahri.
And on everybody else so far in the last few seconds.
Fair call. Looks like Bosco getting an inhib. Maybe getting out. I think the Thresh in a little bit of danger. Set uses R to engage. Galio hits Thresh with the R. Doesn't get anyone with the taunt.
Kason going 1v9.
Oh, he gets the R. If he waits out that shield, he gets a kill. Double kill for Kason. Kason putting Bosco on his back. The rest of his team is just back. Just completely leave him alone, and he's still going strong. That lifesteal was no joke. I'm telling you, Red Form Kane is something to be scared of. RATP's in. A little bit too late to save Kason, but I think just in time to end the game. Both the Ezreal and the Lulu are super low. Mordekaiser gets the Ezreal into his ult. Nowhere for him to run. Getting a little bit low. Looks like he'll be just fine, though.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, he takes a brick shot for some reason.
Yeah.
That would have been funny if he just died to that. But
mostly clean. Kason putting in work for sure.
Yeah. I would say as long as he just waited that little shield that Lee Sin had up, or not Lee Sin, I think it might have been set. One of the two. He would have been able to get that kill. And I mean, every single ability that he lands on an enemy just kills him, so it's real nice. Oh, Lee Sin gets caught out. Might actually die here before he even gets a chance to steal the sword. Stepping on the Jin trap. Yo!
Adios. Wow, you know what? Gabe has just been all over Lee Sin.
Yeah.
It's usually the other way around when you play an ADC. You do not want to see a Lee Sin.
I think, Jin is a real special case. I mean, I loved playing Jin so much. I think he's actually my second most played character. And that's just because, I mean, even though you are restricted by that 4-bullet mechanic that he has, when you hit someone, they just get slowed, and when you hit, and alternatively, you become fast. So it's like, Jin is probably one of the best characters for kiting and just, like, bullying someone if you're really good at him.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and adding Gale Force in as well.
Yeah.
To the mix makes a huge difference.
Yeah, as long as he just didn't get flashed on by the Galio, he should be all right. Pretty good at kiting. I'm pretty sure he just 1v1 anyone on the map now, as long as he just doesn't dodges, I guess.
See you later, Set.
Yeah, looks like Mordekaiser going to get another solo kill here up top as he gets set into his ult. Set trying to fight back with a W, but I think he could really do.
That Elder Dragon buff.
Yeah.
Execute. Just popped him.
Yeah, enemy team. It's looking real bleak for the enemy team here.
Would take an otherworldly throw at this point.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, with
like
Dragon, that'd be kind of insane. Oh yeah, I mean, it's instantly one shot.
Yeah.
You see the passive for the Dragon's effect kind of just going off on them. There's really no way to lose at this point.
Looking at
Unless he just throws himself into the tower like that.
Ooh. And lives.
Yeah, looks like Casey was lucky enough, but not so much for Jackie here. But
and Ace wraps it up with a bow.
Yeah.
43-23.
Yeah, looks like that's it.
13,000 gold advantage.
It was looking real sketchy there for Bosco at one point. I mean, they were kind of down in gold, and it was just kind of fumbling back and forth, losing macro of fights, which usually, that's what they excel in. I mean, especially for Kaysen, the macro control is usually just outstanding. So that middle part there was a little bit suspicious, but they were really able to bring it back there at the end.
Yeah, I think, at the end of the day, the result is what matters.
Mm-hmm.
And we did it with a lineup that we're not used to.
True. Yeah.
If I had it to do over again, I would maybe have Matt play, making more opportunities rather than spending so much time babysitting topside.
Yeah.
Solo, because he died there a couple of times.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think top really needed it anyways. I mean,
no.
Yeah, looking at late game, he was a force to be reckoned with on his own. So
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I mean, overall great match. I mean, we saw a couple of clutch factors being present in Kaysen and Gabe, and even the our Thresh, Jackie Love here, pulling up some plays out of nowhere with the Thresh.
Yeah. I mean, he played really well. He made some good opportunities. He kept our vision up.
Mm-hmm.
He did fantastic. So
yeah, I mean, Aiden has a few worries. Jackie's coming for the throne there for the support on Varsity. So
maybe I don't know. I like Matt. I like Matt's mid lane game so much too, though. Yep. He can roam around a little bit easier because I think part of the reason why he spent so much time at top is because he kind of had that mid laner mentality.
Yeah, and I'm noticing. I was looking at the scoreboard, and Matt actually went 0-0 and 12. And I guess if you're gonna be going for that sort of playstyle, a little bit more supporting playstyle, I'd put him on Oriana or something.
You mean Mighty?
Mighty.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's okay.
Yeah.
No. I see what you're talking about on Ari.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But at the end of the day, he was playing up with a completely different set of guys than he's accustomed to, and it's really easy to get behind in that situation. He did not do that.
Yeah.
So
he did a real good job of staying relevant in the game. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So good on him.
Overall, great game from Bosco, especially with the subs coming in.
Yeah, very good start to the season thus far. Knock on wood, we're still undefeated.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can keep the momentum going and continue to climb the ladder, and we'll find ourselves in a strong position in the postseason in about 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yeah, we're looking at there's about 6 weeks left in the season, so by about 4 weeks we'll know where we're going to be. So yeah.
Well, so Bosco team's looking real flexible and dynamic, so hopefully we can keep that up. But overall, yeah, that has been our Varsity League recording. Look forward to the other content that we'll be uploading this week. Subscribe, like, and comment. Give us some feedback on what we should do. Any last words?
Share it, please. Tell your friends, tell your family. Check it out. Help spread the word. We appreciate it. Every little bit helps the program. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you.